Start by lying on your back with knees bent and feet on the floor about hips distance apart. Move the shoulders away from your ears and have a natural curve in your lower back. Slowly start moving your lower back away from the floor and then gently press it towards the floor. So this movement is rather small. So keep moving your pelvis forward, lower back moves away from the floor, and then pelvis moves back and the lower back touches the mat. Do this a few more times. Keep your jaw relaxed. Breath is natural. And don't try and force this movement on your body. Carry on for a little while longer. Keep your glutes relaxed. This one is great for releasing tension in the lower back. So pelvis moves back and forth, back and forth. Nice. Pause the video or repeat this again to understand the movement a little bit better. It does take time, so don't worry if you're not getting it straight away. Slow movements, forward and back. Nice. Start in the same position and bring your shin parallel to the floor first and then the other one. Keep engaging your core, keep breathing. You can check with your hands if your core is engaged. Touch on either side of your belly. You can feel tension there, muscles are working. Try and relax your face. Take a break and we'll do this once more. Lift one leg and then the other one when you're ready. And let's hold it for a few moments while breathing. Staying connected to the core, muscles are engaged. Do take a break, remember you don't have to hold as long as I am holding. Bring the feet back down. Extend your left leg and cross it on top of the right thigh when you're ready. And then have your right knee moving towards the right side. Okay, you can reach the arms out to the side. Settle into your twist. Notice where you feel it. Stay for a few breaths. Try and relax your jaw. Let the knees be heavy. Twist can be great for releasing low back. If this feels uncomfortable, however, do write in the comments below this video and I will give you an alternative. A few more moments in this twist if you're with me, and then we will switch sides. Slowly come back to center, and then you will extend your right leg. Cross it on top of your left thigh and let the knees drop to your left, slowly, without forcing. If the knees do not touch the floor, that is okay. Try and settle in your twist. Focus on relaxing and on your breathing. Remember, you can modify. If you're in doubt, do drop me a comment. One other thing to be mindful of is that this twist may feel different. Each side can feel different. We are asymmetrical, and for some of us, these asymmetries show stronger. Something to notice. It's not a big deal. Take a few more breaths. Jaw relaxed, forehead relaxed. Really nice. And then, when you're ready, come back to center. Now hug both knees one by one into your chest and do a few rocks from side to side. Keep your tailbone on the floor. Maybe a few circles with the knees. Keep the shoulders relaxed and head on the floor. You can do this as slow as you need to. You can also hold the backs of your legs. Some people's arms aren't long enough, and that's okay too. Now let the soles of the feet touch and bring your legs into a butterfly shape. So knees moving out to the side. Your hands can be on your lower ribs. Let the elbows be on the ground and shoulders relaxed. Take a few breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. And again in through the nose and out through the nose. When you're ready, come back to center. You can use your hands to help your knees back up. Place the feet on the ground or on the mat if you're using one. Here comes the fun part. Hold the backs of your legs and try and roll up and down your spine. If it's working, then great, do it with a smile. If it's hurting your lower back, then just skip this one. We will transition into a seated position from here. Fix your hair when you're ready. You will either come into a cross-legged, or I'm going to be giving you an alternative if cross-legged doesn't feel good. So feel free to give it a go. You'll have both legs bent, feet on the floor, and you'll round your spine forward over the legs, allowing the head to relax. Adjust your hands position so your shoulders can relax. Spend some time breathing here. I will show you this from the side view. The idea is that you can be comfortable in a chosen position where your spine can be rounded, head relaxed, and where you can breathe. Spend some time exploring this. Smooth and steady breathing through your nose, shoulders relaxed. Do come out if it feels too much. You don't have to stay in any pose if you become very uncomfortable. To come out, you will walk the hands towards you and bring your spine upright. Let us fold over the right leg now. So turn a little bit to the right and walk the hands a little bit further away from you. Relax your head and neck. Find a place for your hands where your shoulders can relax. And now breathe. Notice where you feel this shape. Send your breath in those regions. Try and be still. It's only a few moments. If, however, it does become too much for you, then you're in charge of when to come out. If you're with me, we're almost there. A few more breaths. Use your hands to roll your spine back up. And let's do this on the other side. Okay, so bend your knees and turn your torso to the left. And then fold over your left leg. It's exactly the same as on the other side. You've been here before, just different side. Find a place where you feel something, where you can relax while breathing, relaxing your shoulders, keeping the head heavy. It can be resting on your knee, it may not. Be still. Let us make it all about the breath. Air coming in and out through your nostrils. Coming in and out through your nostrils. Use your hands to bring the spine into an upright position. Nice and slow, take your time. Very good. Lie on your front, bend your elbows and have the palms on top of each other so that your head can rest. Slowly bend your left knee and bring it in line with your left hip. Now, this may not work for everybody. Give it a go, and if it doesn't work, then skip this one or drop a comment and I will give you an alternative. You can try and come up onto your forearms and stay here. Be mindful of your low back, however. For me, it doesn't really work, so I'm going to come back down, forehead on my palms. And once again, I'm going to focus on my breathing, coming in and out through my nose in a steady way. You can do a quick body scan and notice if you hold intention anywhere, and then you can release it. We're almost there. To come out, you will slowly use your hands, press into your foundation and extend the left leg back. Let your spine settle before you move to the other side. Slowly bend your right knee and bring it in line with the right hip and take a few breaths in this position. You can come up onto your forearms, but if it doesn't work for you, then stay as you were. Breathe. Try and relax. It is way more important than whether you come up. Look for what feels good rather than straining your body. Last few breaths. To come out, you will extend the right leg back and let the spine settle. You can wiggle the hips from side to side. It may feel good. Give yourself time in between transitions. They are equally as important. We are going to come into a squat from here. So bend your elbows when you're ready and bring the palms to the floor. Push back, sit on your heels, and then come into a squat. Fix your clothes if you need to. And then we will find a standing forward fold. Use your hands to press into the earth. Lift your hips high and have your knees bent as much as they need to be bent. You can have a go at bending one knee at a time as well. Keep your spine flexed and your chin towards the chest so your head remains heavy. You can walk your hands to one side, center, and the other side. And you can do this a few times. Please make sure you're not looking at the video while you're doing this. It's not really good for the neck. So keep it flexed, chin to the chest. When you're ready, you will come back to center into your standing forward fold. Bend the knees and come into kneeling. Open your knees out wide. Bring your hands to the floor and walk them forward so that the forearms can touch the mat. You can stay this way, or you can come into a child's pose. So lower the forehead to the earth. You may be using a block to help you with that. Maybe your head turns to one side. Relax the shoulders. Take a pause and focus on your breathing once again. If it feels particularly joyful, feel free to stay here as long as you need. Looking to relax every single muscle in your body. Shoulders, face, hips, every single one. I am going to come out and remind you once again, you do not have to sit in a cross-legged position. It is uncomfortable to many people, and there are many alternatives, like this one. I hope your low back feels better. A new video will be out next Thursday. Subscribe not to miss it. Share it with friends, enemies, boyfriends, girlfriends. Tell them to subscribe. Let me know if you've got any questions. I'll be happy to answer. Thank you, and I love you all.